a few minutes late. Sorry, some technical stuff. How's everyone doing? I'm going to pull you up over here. I had so much fun yesterday just hanging out with you guys, chit-chatting, talking about inner work, about all the various courses, and I thought, let's do it again. So this is another one of our Shop With Me, and I'd like to help answer any questions here regarding my various courses, bundles, intensives, and celebrating, of course, our Quantum Babe one-word code that gets you 22% off. So I'm doing this because every year I do this amazing holiday slash birthday offer. It's my birthday, it's my brand's birthday, my course's first birthday, or actually fifth birthday, and it's also the holiday season. But I've never done this shop with me before. And what happens every year is we get like a ton of emails from everyone asking, should I get this course or this course? Should I do this one or that one? And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to hang out with you guys and answer those questions in real time? So that is what we are doing. Let me pull you up. I'm still pulling, that is so bizarre. I'm pulling it up and it's yesterday's live stream. Did it not update? I want to be able to see your comments. Okay, there we are. There it is. So does anyone still have any questions? Yesterday after I did that live stream, I woke up this morning to still a lot of questions between courses. Modern Dating Divine Union was a big one, business courses. So now is your time to get those questions answered about the various courses. Also, if you've already been purchasing courses, let us know which one you've purchased or which one you're planning on purchasing, and let us celebrate with you, because we want to hold this space for you, honor you, and send you good energy so that your inner work actually compounds even faster than anything you imagined. I'm having this calm tea, which is really yummy. I've been doing like caffeine-free teas lately. It's 11:11. Hi, 11:11. Let me know. It's the gateway time. Also, I'll share with you why I think inner work is the missing link to education, to law of attraction, to relationships, to parent, like to everything. It's the missing link, because when we haven't done our inner work, our perceptions of life are twisted. I've talked about this before on my other channel, but your eyes are not a camera, they are a projector, right? So whatever you believe and whatever you, however you think the world is, that's exactly what you see. So your brain blocks off all other access. So if you grew up in a situation where you were told money is scarce and that you're not going to have enough money and you have to work really hard for money and you have to sacrifice for your money, those are the only opportunities your brain will allow you to see. So it is through inner work that we open up our field of vision and even be able to see things other than what we have been programmed in childhood. That's why inner work is like the #1 investment that everyone needs to be making. Because without inner work, all other investments are fruitless, they're useless. They're not going to get you the life of your dreams that you desire to have. Which of your existing courses do you plan to share new content to? So one thing you have to know about me is I work very intuitively and in a very divine feminine way. This is very unusual for today's world and society, where we like structures, plans, tell me the thing. And so I know what I'm about to share in the next few weeks, but beyond that, I don't teach in a very masculine way. So if you were to ask me my 3-year plan for my business, I don't know. That's never how I've worked. I've always worked in a very intuitive way. Currently, the plans are that CEO Boss Queen, Aligned as Femme, which is now the high-end divinity course. I'm already currently teaching $1 Million Babe, but that's a hard question for me to answer because I don't plan out my life that way. I listen to divine guidance and then I just do what I'm called to do. And that is a very divine feminine way to live your life. It's very unusual for today's society because we're not trained that way in school, in work, in society. So that's why I oftentimes don't have answers like that. But right now, the ones I've announced is 12 lessons in CEO Boss Queen. I know there's something coming through for Manifest that I will be doing soon again. I want to share something in Femme Fortune, new container stuff that I've been working on. So I have those things like kind of there, but I'm not going to, I can't promise what I'm going to do because it depends on what I'm nudged to do. So many manifestation teachers teach that you can manifest by simply affirming and claim that inner work is a waste of time. Yeah, I think they have the privilege of saying that because maybe they've done their inner work, right? Like, yes, are there areas in my life now where I don't have to spend a lot of time on inner work because I've already been doing it for a decade? Yes. So if I sat here and acted like inner work is not necessary and you can just affirm something and do it, well, I'm in sort of a privileged position to say that. But like someone else that hasn't done that decade of inner work, they're not going to be able to do it, right? Like that, you know, like let's look at lottery winners. They're able to manifest millions of dollars, but how come 95% of them end up in situations where they wish they had never won the lottery 5 years after winning the lottery, right? This is called the curse of the lottery. It's an actual thing because they didn't do inner work around having that kind of money. And so, sure, they were able to manifest and then it destroyed them because they didn't have the container to actually hold what they manifested. I think the current divorce rate in the United States is also a telling of women being able to manifest relationships, but then not being able to keep them, right? 90% of divorces are started by women, 90%, right? So among college educated women. So that's a lot, right? And sure, can they manifest it? Yeah, can you keep it? Those are two different skill sets. So I had to do keeping it inner work, and that's what I'm teaching you because I'm sure most of you guys want to keep what you manifest. Do you recommend the course Physics of Feminine for someone trying to go from masculine energy to feminine energy? 1000%. That will help you see what feminine energy actually feels like in your body, like the actual embodiment part. What is the difference between your Savage course and Personal Power? Personal Power is a course that's going to help you claim your liabilities and what your perceived liabilities, of course, and then turn them into actual assets. Like be proud of who you are and things that society may have told you are wrong for being divorced, a single mom, blah, 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 how to actually own them in a powerful way. Savage Feminine is me channeling my mom and saying all the things that I never thought I would ever say publicly. And so it's more of a channel transmission. It doesn't run like a course like the Personal Power does. It runs more like a channeling. Oh, Jen, you're going?
Yeah.
Okay. We were able to find some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's, do you want like a clean course that you can take and follow through, or do you want like transmissions? Actually, one of my clients texted me last night and she's like, I got the Savage Feminine. She's also one of my friends. And I said, oh no, I'm kind of embarrassed because a lot of stuff came through that I wouldn't normally say because I was channeling my mom. And she's like, exactly, I need that. So it's more of a transmission type of course. Which course is good for women like me who are too feminine and get nothing done because we have almost zero masculine energy? So as I mentioned in yesterday's live stream, that's an unusual clientele for me. It is not my primary audience. I don't get a lot of those kind of people. My people are typically women coming in that are overly masculine because of society, schooling, all of that stuff, and they want to embody more feminine energy. So what I would recommend is either the personal power activation or the basic babe bundle, so that you can start rewiring your beliefs and taking actions. But I'm just being honest with you that that is not my primary audience. I deeply desire to be in a relationship with a healthy masculine man, but did not grow up knowing what a healthy man looks like. Which one of your courses do you recommend? The Conscious Couple talks about healthy men. The Divine Union also talks about healthy men. Currently, we're running, my husband and I together, the $1 Million Man, which is a course for men and women, but it teaches you what the men is supposed to bring and what the women are supposed to bring to the table, and how to actually do that together in divine union. So any of those three would be a great place for you to start. Oh, awesome, Zora. Congratulations. She said she purchased the Sacred Feminine this morning, sending you loving, healing energy. That work is really, really potent. It also teaches you how to activate your goddess energy, mother energy, sex kin energy. So I'm sending you all of those flavors your way. Everyone celebrate Zora for having purchased the Sacred Feminine. Super excited about that. I love that we get to just shop together and share that and send each other that high vibe energy. Hi Mina, what course do you recommend after successfully acquiring the ring from rotational dating? I want to hold the pose and grow in my marriage. Definitely Conscious Couples would be a great one for you to do, because so many of us have been trained to use a lot of words in relationships, and it's always the Western women, right? Why can't you just communicate it? How is that working out for you, honey? Like, you know, the cultures where communication is promoted the most have the highest divorce rates. Okay, maybe we're talking too much. Maybe we're using too much verbiage. Okay, so energy speaks louder than words, right? They say 93% of communications is non-verbal, right? So the Conscious Couples will help you learn how to work your energy in a way that gets more done than any amount of words can get done. Men read our energy louder than they listen to our words. Hi Mina, can you please give a summary about each course you have and what is the main points and what we expect to learn? For that, babe, it would be way more efficient for you to go and check out the sales page, because each of the sales pages has the key points in there and what you will learn. I think that would be way more effective in as far as time usage than me going through my over 30 courses one by one, but I'm happy to answer about a specific one if you have a question. Savage versus Dark Feminine. Dark Feminine was my version of Savage trainings when I taught it a few years ago. The Savage Feminine is channeled through my mother. It is way deeper. I'm still kind of slightly embarrassed of it. You guys know yesterday I talked about how I took it off the site. I've actually considered deleting the entire thing and taking it off. That's how much like savage it is. It's literally me channeling my mom. So like I'm still not even comfortable with the trainings in it. It's that savage for me. The Dark Feminine, it's about activating your she power. It's like personal power with like sex kitten energy infused in it. So that would be the key difference between those two. Hi Mina, I'm currently enrolled in the Savage Feminine course, the Conscious Couples, and yet to start the MINA'S course. Which course will allow me to expand a more feminine art style? Whichever course you decide. So here's what I want you to know about doing inner work. Whatever intention you come with it at, that's what you get out of it. So before you start taking any course, say, I intend to get XYZ from these transmissions. What you're doing is you're priming your subconscious to extract all of the gold in those courses and all of the energy in those courses. As I said yesterday, I grid my courses using divine light, angels, guides, God consciousness. So they have a lot of potency in there. When you say, this is what I'd like to get, before you even start taking it, It primes your nervous system, your subconscious, to look out and seek out for those things. I have had students take my course and then they said, this is the funniest example. There was a student in CEO Boss Queen, which has hours and hours and hours of trainings in there. And she said, Mina, it was this one thing that you said. And I'm like, one thing? I said so many things in there. She's like, no, but it was this one thing that you said that completely changed my life. And I know exactly what she means, because at that time, with the level of consciousness that we have, with the level of desires, with the intention that we set, it's that one thing that we're like, whoa, life will never be the same. I am forever changed. And that one thing helped her finally launch her course, start making sales. She's making thousands of dollars now from this beautiful sale. In fact, the last time I spoke to her, she was thinking of launching something else and have even more money coming in. That one thing. So, but she primed herself for that, right? So I say, set the intention before, and then that will give you the results that you desire. Someone said, I love the Savage Feminine training. It's a must. Yeah, I think what's coming up for me, because I channeled my mom and I spent a lot of time being embarrassed of the things that my mom used to say in my childhood, I think that some of that is still coming up. But yes, it's stuff that a lot of women need for sure. Okay. Mina, not sure if you answered this before. Would you say that the self-aware Barbie bundle would help us activate our healthy masculine energy and put it to work for us? Yes, that is the point of the self-aware Barbie bundle, to activate your healthy masculine energy. I cannot guarantee, okay, here's what I'm unsure about. I don't work with women that are in the basic babe. The basic babe are women that usually can't do anything. They don't have any masculine energy at all, like 100% basic babe. Because I don't think that's the best use of my genius and my expertise. So my courses are designed for women that are high hustlers, go-getters, you know, more in their masculine, and then we're balancing them out, harmonizing their feminine energy. If we took someone that was in total basic babe and put them in self-aware Barbie, could they activate into that? Of course. I don't know. I don't have anyone saying that that's what happened to them, because that's not how I've marketed it so far. So if anyone wants to test it out that way and let me know as an experiment, that'd be great. But if you tend to use your masculine energy haphazardly, meaning it's using you more than you're using it, then that course will completely change your life. Mina, I have been hurt in the past and I find it hard to come out of hiding. I have the basic babe and personal power activation. What other courses would you recommend to prepare for Wiped Up 2024? I would say at least a few other of my courses. That is an advanced level teaching where you're setting an intention to get married within one calendar year. I would recommend, also know that 3 courses come with that bundle. So when you buy the Wiped 2024 group coaching program with me, I assign you 3 courses for this exact reason, because I know that you need to also do work behind the scenes. So if you were to buy Wifed today, I would assign 3 courses to you, and then I would pair you up with a partner so that they're also working on the same stuff with you. And that way you can start preparing and getting ready to set this like large intention of calling in your divine union, okay, in 2023. So that's what I would recommend. I am not sure that I will ever be teaching Wifed Up again live. So you said Wifed 2024, but I'm doing 2023 and I'm not sure if I would ever teach it again. So if you are interested in it, this would be the time if you want to do it live. The price on the Voice Mastery is $333, I believe. Okay. Recently discovered that I have a fear of having money. I already have the Manifest course and the Basic Babe bundle. What would you recommend next, Millionaires or the full money course? But you can start with Millionaires as well, which is kind of like the entryway into money course. But if you have a fear of keeping money, that course will change your life. Okay, let me see. Did I miss any? A course for your workout routine? Yes, I already have a course for my workout routine. It's included in the Self-Aware Barbie Activated Bundle. You cannot buy it separately. It comes inside of that. Let's see. The Personal Power Activation is a course about activating your own personal power in whatever area you think that you are lacking. Because sometimes we have these like perceived liabilities where we think, oh, that's wrong with me, that's wrong with me, that's wrong with me. That course will help you own whatever you perceive as a liability for yourself and turn it into an asset. Inner work really is a foundation. It really is. I purchased last night 2 of your business courses. I want to get Sacred Intensive next or Personal Activation. Super excited. Awesome, Sarah. I'm so excited for you. Sending you loving and energy, healing energy. There is nothing that represents your inner work more than your relationships and your business. So whatever inner work you invest in, that shows up as spiritual business. It shows up as in the form of actual money. So I'm sending lots of spiritual cash. Imagine that it's just raining gold coins, diamonds, gems, clients, all of these healing transformations that I know you're going to have on the planet. And I just see that for you. I'm holding that vision for you. If everyone can send her that energy together, I know you're going to create something absolutely fantastic and beautiful and divine from these courses. Super excited. Do you have a course for the diet, how you eat? Yes, so that is included in the Self-Aware Activated Barbie bundle. You can also purchase it separately. I believe it's called High Value Lifestyle, but it comes with the activated bundle. Let me see what else. I have the $1 Million Manifesting and it's amazing. Thank you. I love that one. Yes. Just the first couple of trainings in there like blow my mind. That was definitely channeled work. So I want you guys to check that out as well. What's a good course for organizing personal and professional brands? I'm not sure what you mean by organizing personal and professional brands. What do you mean by organizing? If you could answer that for me, I think I'd be able to guide you better. The wife course has really been calling me, although I'm married. Will this course be helpful to learn more on wife roles in the relationship? I think so, because here's the thing. Here, I've said this before. Some of you guys have probably heard me saying this. What a lot of people don't realize is that you need to learn how to be a wife when you're dating and learn to be a girlfriend after you're married. But we have it reversed. We try to do the girlfriend thing while we're dating, and then we have no idea how to be a wife afterwards, right? So if you reversed it, you'd actually have a lot of success. So I acted like a wife when I was rotational dating, and I act like a girlfriend after being married. And I'm telling you, there is something to this formula that is going to change your life. So I think absolutely 1000%. And if you came in married, tell me that after you purchase it, because the courses that I assign you will be very different than, well, there will be overlap. Divine Union is an overlap, but they might be different based on your personal needs. So definitely mention that in your email. Do you have something for women with no money to buy courses? Yes, I have over 500 free videos on my channel, The Universe Guru. You can find that by going on YouTube and searching The Universe Guru. And every single video that you watch in there will change your life. Out of the thousands of women that follow me, about 90% of them have not purchased a single item from me, and that's okay. And yet they claim that I have changed their life. That is from my free content. If you have not been able to manifest money yet for my courses, you're not ready for the courses yet. You need the free content first. So go and binge watch that content, watch it again, take notes, do the prompts. If I share any, I have different videos with different things in it. It will change your life. Because if you can't manifest any money right now, you're not at the stage to be even taking the courses. So it's designed that way. That's why I have so much free content. Mina, what would you recommend for a working woman and academic who needs a lot of focus to meet workplace requirements to move in the career ladder? What I would recommend is first having a desire, because this is just a goal without a desire. As a woman, we don't do well with those because it seems like something we're told we have to do. So in order to best assess your inner work needs, I would need to know, what do you desire? Like, beyond this job, beyond the requirements, what do you desire? What is the desire in your womb? What is the desire in your heart? When you tell me that, I can assess and tell you, okay, this is the inner work course you need. Workplace requirements, that's something someone else told you. I don't know if that's what you want. I'm not gonna discuss that because that might not be what you really wanna do. What's a good course for knowing what to share publicly and privately? What to share with? So this would be for your business, right? I would say the CEO Boss Queen. We have 12 new mentoring sessions live coming in there for 2023, and that will help you a lot. Decipher what's okay for you to share, what you're comfortable with, and what is something that maybe you're not comfortable sharing. I have a number of courses now, and they have all been super life-changing, but they're a special place in my heart for alchemy and ascension, such a transformative beginning for me. Yes, oh my God, that's a part of the divine, what is it? The high-end divinity course, and that tells you why women behave the way that they do. We have a lot of evolutionary behaviors from our gathering days, and we still try to behave that way from our DNA, even though our environments have greatly changed. So yes, that's also a really potent one. Mina, I have Basic Babe Bundle, Manifest, Modern Dating, and $1 Million Babe. I felt Self-Aware Barbie Bundle calling me, but also doing rotational dating. Would you recommend Divine Union or Self-Aware Barbie next? I want Divine Union and be ready for it. I feel like your heart is calling you more towards Divine Union, but you think you need Self-Aware Barbie maybe. Here's a way that I make all of my decisions. If I'm trying to decide between something, I hold the vision of both of those things, and then I imagine one of them going away, and then I see if I'm excited or if my heart sinks. And then I do the same thing, like put the other one back and remove that one. And wherever your heart sinks, it's because, you wanted that one. And wherever you're like relieved, that's how you can know. This is really a great exercise to know which one you're supposed to be manifesting next. Because sometimes it's like, your heart wants one thing and then your brain tells you something different, right? And we're used to letting the brain overpower the heart. Alchemy and Ascension was my first intensive, I believe. I had to take a nap right after it. It was so amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me send you the link for that, because I think that's one of those that I haven't even been promoting that much. It comes in high-end divinity. I don't even know if you can still buy it on its own. I forget sometimes. Let me see if I can search for it. Oh my God, no, I have it turned off. Okay, let me see if I can change that. I don't know if I can do it on my tablet. For sure, by the time this call ends, this live stream, I will have changed it for you so that you can purchase that separately. But I'm gonna try to do it as I'm going live right now. We are going to do it in real time. Anyone else celebrating any other purchases you want us to send you some energy, celebrate with you, let us know. I think I had decided at some point that I was only going to sell that within the high-end divinity course, and then I had made it private. Okay, so it's good now. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you. Let's just call it alchemy. Okay, there you go. I will definitely get alchemy and ascension today. Awesome. So if you want to learn why men behave differently than we do in our home environments, in our work environments, why they notice certain things and we don't notice certain things, and vice versa, and why you behave like a self-aware Barbie internally, even though you can feel the $1 Million Babe vibes as well, it'll tell you what's really happening within your DNA. Okay, let me see. When it comes to manifesting your dreams, do you feel it helpful to share your dreams with others? So I'm not doing personal questions, babes, for this. This is supposed to be for my private community on email to know which courses they can sign up, because we're having our once a year sale. So I'm gonna try to stick with just those kind of questions. When is the last day for the promo code? The last day is November 29th. For the promo code. It goes active for everyone, like where I'm going to be just full-blown advertising, marketing it on 22nd. This is just early access for my email community. I have a whole mini journal full of notes from AA. That is awesome. Okay, so before I know I'm very sneaky. Irfan went to drop something off for this food drive, so I'm gonna tell you something before he comes back. There was a lot of things that I wanted to share in the Alchemy and Ascension that I learned from my evolutionary studies that I didn't wanna, I wanted to share with Irfan without going into teacher mode. So my sneaky way of doing it was I wrote out the notes for Alchemy and Ascension, and I said, babe, can I run these by you? I know you're so interested in evolution and you're so good at it. And then I ran the notes through him, and you could see he was just like observing all of it. It freaking changed my life, because he of course, Irfan studies evolution himself too, so he's well versed in it, but I don't think he had given that much thought to like why women behave the way they do. And what happened after that is that every time a woman would be behaving in those kind of ways, me, my daughter, his mom, anyone, he would know how to deal with it so much better. In fact, I heard him telling some of his friends about this stuff. So that's how you see, you gotta be a little savage sometimes. So yes, the stuff in there is life-changing. What is the difference between intoxicate, 90-day relationship, conscious couples, and divine union? They are all delicious relationship courses. I don't want you to think along the lines of what's the difference in them. Here's what I want you to do it. Hold the vision of those courses and see which one jumps out you first. Because there's coding, activations, lessons, stories in all of them that are life-changing. Most of the women that follow me that are they go with their intuition after they've done some of my work, because you're still trying to rationalize which is the best one for you, is the vibes that I'm getting from your comments. What I want you to do is say, which one that feels really good? Without knowing anything about it, which one feels so delicious? And even if you don't take any of those courses, just following this advice in other areas of your life will be a game changer for you. Because we've been trained to think like men, and we are not men. We are not men. We are women. We have a womb. We should use our womb to make decisions. And so saying which one will be so delicious and go and get that. Don't get overly masculine about these things. I've bought books, courses, mentors that made no sense at the time. I didn't even know. I don't even read sales pages. I don't even read Amazon reviews. I just go with what my heart says, that's the one. And then I just go for that because there's something in there that I need to hear. As a college student on a very strict budget, I purchased the Arouse as Love course and paid $75. Later, my dad gave me $100 out of the blue. I love that. So many people say that they manifested 4 times, 5 times, 10 times what they paid within minutes, days of buying my courses. Minutes, hours, days. And this is what I'm telling you, that the courses are gridded. If you believe, if you are a non-resistant source, meaning you are putting your free will in that, you will manifest. You will get back your investment in one way or another. I'm gonna turn the light on. I think I'm getting like light blacked out because of that. Please recommend a course to increase focus. So babe, I primarily work with self-aware Barbies who have too much focus. And so we're trying to do the opposite. So I don't know if one of my courses would be able to help you. Maybe try the Basic Babe bundle and see if you can rewire your thought process using the 6-step process. But I don't primarily work with Basic Babe stages. So I work with Self-Aware Barbie and up. So I apologize, but that's not my area that I focus on because I don't think it's the best way, like best use of my divine gifts. And so the women that are coming to me are overly focused on the wrong things. And so we're trying to actually help them be more in their feminine. Please send good vibes and energy. My inner work has changed my life and brought me so much peace, but not money yet. I'm purchasing my first class tomorrow, but I'm still nervous about spending the money. So just you making this decision for yourself and stepping into a realm of I'm the kind of woman that invests in myself will be a complete game changer for you. I know this because it happened to me and it's happened to the thousands of women that follow me. So I'm sending you divine light and decision energy. You are a boss, babe. You can make those decisions. And you know, think of it this way. There are trillions and trillions of dollars circulating in the field right now. As we're sitting here and talking, there are thousands and thousands of dollars just coming in, tens of thousands just in sales in my business, right? All of you guys combined have multiple businesses. There's money flowing there, right? Your neighbors right now, there's money flowing through their lives. Your city, there's millions of dollars flowing through. Your country, there's billions of dollars flowing through. The planet, there's trillions of dollars processing right now. You are just literally taking a very small chunk of that energy and spending it on yourself. So when you zoom out, a little itty bitty amount of money becomes like just a big piece in this whole trillions of energy that's flowing through. So zoom out sometimes because we can make a little bit of money. And here, think of it this way. When you were 5, $10 was a lot of money for you. When you were 16, $10 was probably not that much money. Maybe $100 was a lot of money. When you were 25, maybe $100 wasn't a lot of money, but $1,000 was a lot of money. So as you grow, the significance and value of money changes for you. The type of money that we spend now every month was what we were spending for the whole year when we first got married. So zoom out of the whole thing and realize that the value will keep changing as you keep changing. Could we use 2 codes? For example, I have a hypnotic sex code, but I also want to use the birthday code. Our system doesn't let you do that. So what you would have to do is email my team at theuniverseguru@gmail.com. If you have a code that you're entitled to because of another course that you purchased, for example, if you get intoxicated, you get a code to upgrade to hypnotic sex, you have to email my team and they can apply the code and send you a private payment link. What course has the third eye meditation? It is included in the Basic Babe bundle under Love Light Meditations. When you said there's trillions of dollars flowing through, I got happy chills. Love it. I'm so happy for you, right? I think we zoom in so much to our personal situation right now that we forget that there's literally trillions of dollars. This is kind of a weird thing to say, but let me say this, okay? I shared this with my son, and he thought it was very helpful. When he was younger, Armand, he would say things like, am I going to be able to do this, Mom? Am I going to be able to learn it? It seems so hard. And I would say to him, I know, I'm not saying this is right or wrong. This is what I used to share with him. I would say, there are idiots out there. There's like literally the dumbest people out there doing that thing. And you think you can't do it? And he would be like, oh my God, yeah, of course I can do it, right? And so I know it's kind of a funny thing to share, but there is people out there with like millions of dollars that are literally like not even having 1/4 of the intelligence that you have, okay? Money is easy if you believe it's easy. It's hard if you believe it's hard. It basically follows your commands just like everything else in the universe. So if you follow and give different commands to yourself, how those things show up for you will completely transform. Okay, so I'm glad you guys like that because I know it was like a little weird. The village idiot is doing it. Why can't you? Yes. He asked me the same thing when he was going to learn how to drive. He was like, yeah, but I'm like, have you seen some of the people on the street? I'm like, have you seen the people on the roads? If they can do it, you can do it. And he was like, oh my God, yes, I know some pretty dumb people that drive. I'm like, yes. And then he went and he rocked it, right? So yes, you can do it. My sister and I always say the same thing to each other. Oh my God, I love that. I thought it was like totally awkward to share that, but I'm glad that you guys get it. The Millionaires is part of the money course. What course do you recommend to manifest more often? So any of my manifestation courses. You can start with the Law of Attraction Masterclass and the Basic Babe Bundle. You can do the Manifesting Babes. Any of my manifesting courses will help you because they're all encoded with inner work. If you haphazardly manifest or manifest only sometimes, it means you haven't done the required inner work and you're doing it kind of like throwing spaghetti on the wall. Sometimes it sticks and sometimes it doesn't. If you want to get consistent with it, you need to do inner work. I purchased course creation codes and upgraded to couture codes yesterday. That's all I had planned on getting, but now I keep eyeing manifest after the delicious way you talk about it. Oh my goodness. First of all, sending you that happy couture energy, divine light, all your manifestations, your desires coming true in quantum speeds, okay? So sending you there for your purchases, and if it's calling out to you, you need it. Manifest is life changing. I still have goosebumps from teaching that course, okay? I don't know who taught that course, but it was amazing. The Goddess of Gold is not really a course. What it is a recording of my Lisbon, Portugal intensive. So when I did my intensive there, I ended up recording it. And so you're basically getting to be a fly on the wall sort of in Lisbon. So it's got all of that delicious energy from that intensive. That's a really good one. I probably haven't talked about that enough. That was a really potent intensive. In fact, the person that was asking how to increase your energy, it is more of the self-aware Barbie training, but that course will help you with that. Daydreamer said manifest is everything. I know, I don't know how I'm going to ever, what's the word I'm looking for? Like outdo, manifest? Yeah. I feel like after teaching manifest, like there's like a mic drop and then you're just like, where do I go after this? Like that's kind of the space that I'm in. Right? And then I'm like, of course, that's what I've thought about other courses, and then God upgraded me and up-leveled me. So of course I will be up-leveled, but right now I'm feeling like it was the mic drop of my entire career, right? That's how it feels like. I'm 41 with a disability. I already have Basic Babe Bundle. Will get personal power activation like you told me last night. I want children. Could I still get wife 2023 and do the other courses too? If you want to get wifed and then get, because wifed comes with 3 courses, and that's why it's such a great value. So think of it this way. Look at the price of wifed. After the code, it's like nothing, right? You look at that, you get to spend 4 months with me, and think about it. If you get three courses in that, if you total up the value of 3 courses, that's probably, depending on which courses, half or like all of what you spend for wife. So you're basically getting 4 months in a group coaching container with me and 3 courses. I think it's like the best value that I have going on right now. So I think if you wanted to not get the courses and just get wifed and then have your courses bonused in through wifed, that would be a great option for you if you think you're really ready. Here's the thing with wifed. You have to come in knowing in your knower, in the depths of your heart and soul, that you are getting married in 2023. That's how this stuff works. You have to believe it. You have to be a non-resistant source. Okay. Any other questions? I think I have missed some. Yes, it's scary at first, but it's so worth it. You always get the greatest return on yourself. Yes, it's so true. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell the story real quick before Irfan comes back. But I grew up in a childhood of nothing but loss. And I learned very quickly that no matter what I have could be taken away from me. I had lived in inconsistent food security in my childhood sexual abuse, a lot of bullying, a lot of just being told I'm not pretty, I'm ugly, I'm dumb, I'm never gonna amount to anything. So a lot of that kind of energy. We were homeless for 6 months as a child. So I grew up in very inconsistent terms. As I got older, I learned that I needed something that no one could take away from me. Because I never really had anything else as a child. I didn't have beauty. I didn't have smarts. I was told I was dumb. I didn't have friends. I didn't have parents. They were there, but they were in their own world. They were emotionally unavailable. They were literally in fight or flight. They were there for their own family and their own dramas, but not really for us as children, right? So that's why I turned to education and inner work, because I realized you can take away my beauty, you can take away my money, you can take away my relationships. You can't take away who I am. You can't take away the things that I have learned. You can't take away the things that I have embodied. They are within me. They have become my blood, sweat, tears, my skin, my cells, my organs. They are inside of me. You cannot remove that from me. They are encoded in my soul now. And that's why inner work is the most important thing to me ever. It is the most sacred thing to me, because everything else in this life can be taken away. Nothing is guaranteed. The only thing you get to take with you is really your soul's evolution, your inner work. And so inner work is everything. That's why I so strongly stand behind it. With wife, we can only get courses that we don't already have. I have some of your courses already. Well, obviously, because why would you want to use it to get something that you already have? I would assign you to something that I think will help you on your journey that you don't already have. I'm in the middle of Basic Babe. What would be the best next course? Not really looking to manifest or anything. So ask yourself, what is the one area of your life that up-leveled would be the most delicious for you? And then that will help you see what would be a good course to take next if you wanted to. Hello, Mina. What course do you suggest for someone who wants to continue their level up? I've seen in my own life, when I change my mindset, my life starts changing for the best. So all of my courses level up your mindset. So it's just about the flavor. So which one is calling out to you? If you were to put your hand on your heart and think of my courses, which one would like just flash in front of your eyes first? Get that one, because there's something in there that your soul knows about that is nudging you towards. Mina, that statement is exactly why I resonate with you. Thank you, babe. would you recommend wifed if you're already engaged? If you are being called towards it, then there's something that I'm going to say in there. Maybe that's one thing that I will say in that one training that will change your life. Because we don't have to resonate with the whole thing, like university. If you went to college, you remember there are some things that you remember now and then some things that are lost because those were the things that you needed. When you watch a show, read a book, there's one thing, something that stands out. You're like, whoa, that's interesting, that's different, that changes me. So if you're being called to it, that's enough for you to go for it. That's how I live my life, because I'm like, I don't know why I'm being called to it. It doesn't make sense, but there's something in there that I need. Okay. Especially because you get 3 courses that come with it that I will assign based on your needs. So, and then you get to spend 4 months with us. It's really a no-brainer. It really is, because look at the, like for example, if you got in there and you got CEO Boss Queen and Aligned as Femme, those 2 courses total more than the amount that you would spend for Wifed. And then you would get to spend 4 months with me and the other girls. So like, okay, it's literally like cheating, right? Like if you were gonna get those courses anyways, you could go through Wifed and get them. All of my favorite courses are the ones I almost didn't buy. It taught me to follow those nudges. Your mind will try to talk you out of it. This is so interesting, because here's the thing. This is so profound what she just said. Because the thing that we desire the most, we're often also afraid of. And so the ego goes, no, psst, hold on, come over here. You don't really need that. But your soul's like, but I'm being called to it. That is such an experience that I've also had in my life with so many things where my mind tried to talk me out of it. But those are the things that your soul knows you need. Yes. My mindset leveled up by watching your free content. I'm ready to take the Manifest course after doing inner work with you for 2 years. I'm grateful I found your content. Thank you so much, babe. Manifest is life-changing. Can you tell that I'm just obsessed with that course? I really am. It blew me away. I'm still kind of in the high of it. And yes, if that one's calling out to you, you are being summoned by your quantum self and you are in for a treat. I'm manifesting CEO Boss Queen. It's calling me, girl. Yes. Do you know there's a payment plan, and the code takes 22% off each payment? I know that's a question we get often asked via email, so I just want to mention that. I'm in the $1 Million Manifesting Babes and Dream Girl course. The Aligned Projector course is calling on me. Just thinking of it makes me emotional. Those, you can never promise me, even if this is not about my courses, promise me in your life, okay, as my daughter, as my sister, as my friend, that you will never stop yourself from those divine nudges. I'm telling you, if you can take only one secret from my life, make it that. Even when it didn't make sense, even when people called me impulsive, even when people thought I was insane, I followed those divine nudges. Yes, I had doubt. Yes, there was a part of me that was saying, oh my God, everyone's doubting you. You're literally going to make a fool out of yourself, Mina. But I must. Because why would the desire be placed in my heart if there wasn't magic on the other side? And my entire life unfolded in that way. In fact, that's why I can't tell you what I'll be doing next year, because I don't know. I haven't gotten the instructions yet, okay? So God just gives me the next 200 feet and I just follow. And that has been the entire unfolding of this life. Dark femininity is calling my name, but savage sounds great too. I already manifested Millionaires, Manifest, Rotational Dating, and Basic Babe Bundle. Loved every single one of them. Okay, so here is the exercise for you, Louisa. If you were to put, here's the Savage Feminine. Which one was the other one you said? And the Dark Feminine. Okay, remove the Dark Feminine and just be the Savage. What do you feel in your heart? Do you feel like your heart's sinking, or do you get excited? Do you get like, oh my God, it's gonna be scary. I don't know what it's gonna be like. Okay, just hold that pose for a second and record it in your memory. And then put the Dark Feminine back and hide the other one. And see how you feel with that one. Do you feel excited, like your heart's sinking because the other one went away? And if you feel the same for both of them, girl, you need both of them, okay? If you get both of them, start with the dark feminine first and work your way up, just saying. But this technique can really help you. This is a technique that they use in my culture. So when kids can't make a decision, the grandparent or the mother, father, aunt will say, okay, I'm removing this choice. How do you feel? And then they have the child verbalize how they feel, and then they'll put it back and remove the other choice, and that's how they make their decisions when they're little. And it has really helped me. Oh, I love that. Why would the desire be placed in my heart if there wasn't magic on the other side? Yes. Why would my soul nudge me in that direction? Exactly. MINA'S is next on my list. You are going to love MINA'S. You're going to love it. So try that and see. I would like to be more confident. Which course has that? So confidence I have in many courses. The Self-Aware Activated Bundle talks about it. The Dream Girl course talks about it, and Personal Power Activation activates it. Here's the thing that I can tell you about confidence, even if you don't need to buy a course. Confidence comes from first engaging courage, doing the thing, and then repeating it. You cannot have confidence without repeatedly doing something. That's where confidence comes. A lot of times confidence is confused with self-esteem, okay? That's like your innate worthiness and how you feel about yourself. That's different. Confidence comes from doing something. So for example, I'm very confident at cooking. I'm very confident at live streaming. Why? Because I've been cooking for like over 20 years and I've been live streaming for 11 years. Okay, maybe less than 11 because we didn't have live streaming when I first started YouTube, but you get the gist of it, right? Am I confident at bungee jumping? That would be a hell no. Because I have never bungee jumped and I'm not planning on doing that anytime soon. So if I said, how can I be confident at bungee jumping? You would say to me, well, Mina, you're going to have to be very courageous first and like actually go and do it. Then when you do it, the process of doing it will make you really confident. Here's the thing with confidence, it also compounds. So if there's like 10 things that I was not confident in, and then I did them, and then I became confident, that will start spilling over, and I might have more courage in other areas to try it on. But there is no such thing in sitting in isolation like a yogi and then getting confidence. It doesn't happen that way. You actually have to move your hands and feet and actually do the damn thing to get it. So that's my little rant on confidence. Or should I say my riff on confidence, not rant. So that's where all of our confidence comes in, okay? So the code this year is Quantum Babe, one word, and it gets you 22% off all courses. Even the in-person intensive, the Houston intensive that's happening in January, you would get 22% off if you were to sign up for that. No, you cannot use two codes, only one code. Right now, the only code that's would be the best sense to use would be the birthday code. Okay. Let me see. Any other questions that I missed? Trying to check that out. Divinely answered. I'm so glad to hear that, babe. Here's another thing with the two code thing. So when I was in my early 20s, I decided that instead of waiting for things to go on sale, I wanted to be the kind of person that had so much money that I could just buy whatever I wanted. And now you might be thinking, well, yeah, you can say that because you have money, but here's the thing, I didn't at that time. I literally said, God, is it possible for me to have so much money that I didn't have to look at price tags anymore? That's the kind of money I want. A lot of people think they want that, but they've literally never sat down and said that. Have you ever declared that? Have you ever said that? And of course, it didn't happen for me right away. I had to go through like a whole decade of checking prices and all of that stuff. But eventually, when I was inner worked and I could really hold that pose and really make that decision and be ready for it, I got to that place. I think most people don't even honestly ask for those things. If you don't ask, here's the thing, like I have relatives that always ask for the bare minimum. They would come to my parents always asking for money, but they always asked for the bare minimum and they always got the bare minimum. Then I had other relatives that were living in luxury but also wanted to manipulate my parents and ask for money, and they always asked for way more than they even needed or wanted, and they always got that from my parents. And so watching them in this situation, I was like, wow, this person always asked the bare minimum and my parents give them the bare minimum. This one always asked for a lot of money and my parents, work through hoops and do all that stuff and give it to them. And so what we have to realize is that when we ask for discount codes, we will get discount codes. But what if we ask for so much money that I never even need to wait for a sale? Have you honestly, tell me right now, have you honestly declared that, hold the pose for it, did the inner work around it? I'm guessing most people are gonna say no, because we don't even know we're supposed to be asking for that. I literally asked for that and it was like, what do I need to do that money is never a problem again? Don't sleep on Femme Fortune container codes, ladies. That's a good one. I love that course. That course at the time I taught it felt like manifest to me at that time. When I taught it, it changed me. It changed my life. It changed my perception. It changed how I was showing up. That was that era's manifest. My husband always gives charity in advance and that money comes somehow. Yes, that was a very good technique that my mom would use too. I love that. Giving with faith. It's the ultimate, holding the pose. What's the best course if I have blockages within me that prevent me from making more money and feeling stuck in my job and not switching careers even though that's what I desire? The money course. It's called the $1 Million Babe Money Course. Definitely recommend that for blocks around money. Bought my first course yesterday. The dream girl was calling out to me, was scared to invest, but I got the value back right in the first lesson. I'm glad I made the jump. Thank you, Katrina. I'm so happy to hear that. Sending you that dream girl energy. May you be not only your own dream girl, but the divine dream girl. And everyone that comes into your field sees you as the ultimate divine dream girl. That's what I'm sending you. Send her that energy, everyone, collectively. And that's what I mean, that sometimes when your soul is nudging you, you don't know if it's gonna be the whole thing, that one thing that I said, you don't know what it is, but she followed her heart and she said just the first lesson was worth it. So her soul knew what was in there. And it had to guide her to the path of least resistance, to the thing that would help her see it. And that's it. So I'm so happy for you. This woman changed my life. I love you. I tell everyone about you. Manifesting University Bundle. I'm so happy. Thank you, Charisma. Thank you, babe. So excited to hear that. Yes. And this is how women spread inner work and through their overflow to other people, because she's telling everyone else now, right? So I love that. By the way, oh my God, I have to share this with you. So I'm not on TikTok. You guys know that. Yesterday, something happened on my other channel and we started getting all of these comments on this one particular video. It's an old video. It's like 2-3 years ago, I would say. And I was like, how come everyone is suddenly watching this old video and commenting on it? So I go into my analytics and it appears that that video has gone viral. And so I'm like, that's interesting. So today I decided to make a follow-up video to that video, kind of leveraging that video going viral. Someone commented in today's video saying, Mina, someone on TikTok shared that video, that natural consequences video, and that's why you're getting on those comments. I'm like, oh my God, so it's probably one of my students. So I'm telling you, this is how, I'm not even on TikTok, but my sisters, my angels, God is doing my marketing for me, right? I just have to show up. And so someone posted my video on their I don't even know who it is. I can't even go thank them because I'm not even on TikTok. But this is what I mean when just following those divine nudges, doing your job, and then letting God doing the rest of the thing. And God used her, obviously, as a messenger to spread that message. But she found me somehow, found that video, found it useful, shared it on her audience, and brought in, I think we got like 25 2,500 people yesterday. I know a lot of people just came in through that collab or that I didn't even know about. So that's what I'm telling you. There is someone else behind the scenes working on your behalf, lots of someone else's, okay? You have to do your part and follow those divine nudges. That's your part. The TikTok story just gave me goosebumps and made me smile. Yes, if she had not posted that, this happened literally an hour ago. I posted that other video and I said, I'm getting a lot of comments on my natural consequence video, so I'm doing this follow-up. And the lady goes, someone shared your video yesterday on TikTok. I'm like, probably one of my students. Thank you, gorgeous. Sending you love and light, and I know that you're helping thousands of people because that video is life-changing. It's about not using punishment in your relationship, so I love that. Sending dream girl energy to all of you babes. I love that. I have courses I haven't fully finished yet. I told God since he sent me you, he can send me the university bundle. Love that. Yes. Hey, if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. A lot of us forget to ask God. Yeah, it's so interesting. So many people have been trying to convince me to go on TikTok. When I do this, when I go into my heart and I feel into the energy of TikTok, I get a very negative feeling. It's like my heart, it's like my soul goes like this. It's a big no. So I've never gone in. People have been trying to get me to go on TikTok for at least 2 or 3 years. And I try it every time. I'm like, okay, maybe this is a guidance, put it up. Nope, it's a no. But this is an example of I don't need to be on TikTok to go viral on TikTok. Someone else can do it for you. I have bookmarked that video. Awesome. I love that. The energy of this life feels so delicious. It's all of our collective energy. I love it. Thank you. Anything else coming up for you guys regarding the courses before I let you guys go enjoy the rest of your Thursday? Oh, tomorrow we have our second live training in the $1 Million Babe course for those of you guys that are in it. I followed a fake TikTok of you. That is hilarious. If you buy the university bundle in 2022, then yes, all future courses will be included in it. I don't know in the future, after 2023, if I will be doing it that way. That's why I can tell you it's only if you buy it this year. Then yes, all future courses will be in it. I would love to know what's the best money course to learn about money and how to use both feminine and masculine to create a business, investment, and financial freedom. So those are 2 different courses. So the money course talks about feminine and masculine of money. And then the best business course to do feminine and masculine would be the CEO Boss Queen. So those 2 give you those 2 different things that you asked about. I would love a structured video of all your courses and what is in more detail for when I'm ready to buy the next one if possible. I would personally say go with your gut feeling. And if you have 2 that you're deciding, you can email my team and they can help you. But I don't have a plan. I don't work in the structured masculine as much as some people want me to. It's just not how I roll. You can read the sales pages. I want to teach you to go with your gut feeling. If I did a structured video on that, you would still be making decisions from the mental plane, let's be honest. And your soul knows what messages need to be heard by you. And it will guide you. If you can start using your heart, I promise you, you will have way more success. People have told me they bought my business courses without any business and it changed their relationships. People have bought my parenting course without kids and they said it changed their relationship with their mother. So trust that internal guidance. It will never fail you. That's what you need to trust more. I promise you. Because it knows, your soul knows exactly the things that need to be heard by you. Okay? All right, babes, I will let you guys go this time. I will be back again, probably tomorrow or Saturday is the all-day intensive, so I'm not coming on Saturday. For those of you guys in the Quantum Self Spiritual Intensive about spiritual readings, this is a great intensive for you to take if you want to make quick money in your business. Even if you don't have a business, my sons are in there, so I'm teaching them like start to bottom, like everything, what you do and how you can start making quick money through doing spiritual readings. So that's happening all day on Saturday, okay? So you can check that out as well. Hi Mina, I've been watching your YouTube videos for a few years now, and this year I finally enrolled in your Manifest course, a 90-day relationship rehab. I love bathing in your energetic field. Congrats, babe. I'm super excited that you were able to invest in yourself. And I love what you said about bathing in the energetic field. So I'm sending you all of that sparkly, divine light, golden, pink, yummy, delicious energy. Just imagine it just filling you up and overflowing from you. Just holding that pose for everyone here. Feels so good and tingly. I love it. I love spending this time with you guys. It's kind of unstructured, just as girls talking and yapping away. Love it. Happy birthday, Mina. You're getting better each day. Share your beauty tip for anti-aging. I just did. I shared my beauty anti-aging tip on my other channel. It's called Your Metaphysical Age. For some reason, it wasn't as popular a video as I thought it would be. Maybe the YouTube algorithm buried it, but it's on my other channel, so definitely go and check that out. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you guys. I'm gonna let you go. I've got to go enjoy my lunch, and hope you guys have a fabulous day. If you still have questions about courses, you can email my team at theuniverseguru@gmail.com. All right, bye.